Good morning, everyone. This week I read U.S. Space Command supports use of responsive launch to deter China and Russia. And it talks about General Raymond, the new commander of Space Command's desire to partner with commercial space entities to build capabilities to replenish military assets, specifically rapid replenishment, software upgrades, and other sorts of dynamic space operations. And speaks about Russia and China's anti-satellite weapons capabilities advancing over the past couple of years. Article is interesting because of the potential security implications, I think. So just thinking about the overall reason for it is the reason for the program would be to get satellites back in the air as quick as possible. Because either they got lost, they're damaged in some sort of way, or there's just a degradation to a mission set that needs to be maintained. With Spacecom, it would obviously be a national security mission set, so it would be pretty important that it gets back up to speed as soon as possible. And so it's just kind of thinking, though, that as things get rushed because we're looking at needing to get that mission back as soon as possible, do we have new risks to supply chains where we accept risks from parts or vendors, or we don't vet the equipment as good, and then start introducing vulnerabilities to the birds that would either cost us the mission down the line or potentially damage the bird or information traveling through the bird. So just thinking of that, and then also talks about setting up mobile launch sites, so not using the traditional few that we use, expand that to a mobile site where you don't necessarily need or you don't have the same security measures in place to secure your vehicles or to make sure that nothing can go wrong that we're accustomed to from sites like Cape Canaveral, Vandenberg, or any other spaces that we regularly use. And then when you're talking about software upgrades and stuff like that, what do we, does something not get tested fully, and then we run into a problem with the software configuration, and we're in a situation where we have something in space that can't be used fully because of something we didn't test. So that's kind of my thoughts and kind of what the article got me thinking. So like I said, not a long read, but just made me think. Have a good one.